Okay, try it
If Cell
again.
were here, she'd probably act as a second voice.
Testing, testing,
Okay,
If
try it
Cell
again.
were here, she'd probably act as a second voice.
testing,
Okay,
testing.
Cell is
Okay, try it
louder than
again.
me for some reason. I do not know why.
Check and see if, Chris, have you turned on mech in the Discord setting?
Yeah, it's all on.
Okay.
In the Discord setting.
Yeah, it's all on.
Oh,
Okay.
I sound
In the
relatively
setting.
normal now.
Yeah, it's all on.
Oh,
Okay.
I sound...
My question is, though, why is there such an echo?
What do you mean by an echo? I mean, apart from the fact that you are watching the video. What do you mean by an echo? I mean, apart from the fact that you are watching the video. What do you mean by an echo? I mean, apart from the fact...
You see what I mean? I swear, this stream is a little weird.
It's only echoing because you're playing the video on your end as well. And I don't mean like you're sharing your screen or anything. I'm saying that you're watching the Twitch stream on your end as well, with the sound on. The sound on. The sound on.
That is just weird. That is just weird.
Alright, anyways, welcome back, folks. Last time we got into Ventus's story, and 626 had a knife. And now all we have left is Lucky
There's
Charms
nothing new.
Land.
Sorry guys, I was just doing some settings and stuff like that.
Okay.
Make certain that everything's working properly and all that good
Alright.
chess.
But before we begin, I thought I'd start us off with a joke.
I have one too.
Oh, well in that case you go first.
Alright then, so this is kind of an elongated story, but I'll tell the first part of the joke. So, people who take care of chickens are considered chicken tenders.
Ah.
And then I told that joke to another coworker, and she was like, okay, I got one even better for you. It's like, why are chickens funny? Because!
Ah.
I was like...
You know, it's funny you mentioned your place of work, because I had a joke that was somewhat related to Walmart as well.
Really?
You ever notice that the shopping carts seem to have an interest in politics?
Oh, I get this.
Interest in politics?
Yeah, it just seems like no matter what you do, you either get a cart that's either leaning to the left or the right.
It's a wobbly wheel.
I gotcha. Just... Oh, good Lord Almighty. At any rate...
I already did the intro, let's just get into the game.
Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, controller went to sleep.
Oh yeah, your dual shock was disconnected.
There we go. Alright then.
This somewhat looks like the Game Freak logo from Black and White. So was that cutscene part of the logo thing, or?
Yeah.
I do not remember the little glitter thing being associated.
Move it.
Yeah. That's not good.
Let's try kicking him.
She sprained her leg.
Who are you?
Nope. Never mind. It wasn't Tinkerbell that was
Name's Ventus, but
unconscious.
everybody just calls me Vent. Huh. Guess when I sat down to rest, I must have fallen asleep.
But where'd you come from?
Well, you see,
All right, we're going.
So long, Ben.
So long,
where are you
Bowser!
guys off to?
Pink saw a shooting star.
Oh, gosh.
We're gonna go hunt it down.
A shooting star? Mind if I come along?
Of course not. But you gotta agree to follow us.
Yeah, it's right over that way, by the Indian camp.
We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader.
Wow.
Also, we're going the opposite direction of them.
I know, I was just getting the chest over here.
So do you think the Lost Boys placed the treasure there, or?
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
So there's an explanation as to a lot of this stuff, so you'll see.
So there's an explanation to the chests that we get items from.
Oh, those chests. I thought you meant the chest.
I only just noticed this now. When did Mickey get the wizard cap?
So it's a upgrade for the D-Link whenever you get the star-shaped thing. It powers it up and then gives you like a second ability.
Ah. So, on the topic of Mickey, you know how the other day we were talking about Oswald?
Yeah.
They've recently done
I
let me handle this. Let me handle this. They recently did a tie-in in California where Oswald and Hortensia can be seen as walk-around models in celebration of the lunar year. And get this, Year of the Rabbit.
And you're the cat in Taiwan.
That's cool.
They could not have lined that more perfectly up.
Ouch.
Oh, he drowned.
Drown more like responded.
Not Not really respawn. If he respawned, he had all his health replenished.
Did you not see it?
I'd say it's more like a teleportation.
Maybe you didn't catch it, but I saw that his entire health was restored. Because he fell off and despawned, respawned here, and his whole health was refilled up.
Oh. So the real failsafe is for them to fall out of bounds and then respawn?
Yeah.
That way they never die.
Yeah, it gets annoying in that area. I noticed it whenever I was playing as Terra.
Who do we have here? Never seen you before.
I'm Ventus. Call me Vin.
Well, if you say so. Tension! Now then, men, I don't suppose you'd want to capture some real pirate treasure?
Real pirate treasure?
Sure! Well, guess who caught sight of Hook right when he was stashing his treasure? What do you say we sneak in and grab it?
Oh boy!
Let's go! Ow! Oh!
Eh.
Tinkerbell? What's gotten into you?
We were all supposed to go hunt for a shooting star together.
Forget that. Pirate treasure is way more fun. Tink, you're coming with us. Well, that's no way to respond to an invitation. Come on, Ben. You're a better sport than her, right?
I'd love to join you, but first I want to find the shooting star.
Dedicated, ain't he?
Well, at least he was more polite about it than Tink.
Well, that's Tinkerbell for you.
I still think that those look like honey pots. Oh, I just remembered another joke that I had come up with the other day that I kind of want to save for the next time we see Aqua.
Of course. I still love that bit whenever you used all three of their names.
Yeah.
Mickey's Star Shard?
A shooting star and a pixie. Must be me birthday.
Let Tinkerbell go!
Ha! One of Peter Pan's brats.
So we're fighting in the settlement.
Nah.
Best meet me at Mermaid Lagoon.
Stop!
Well, we're fighting the verse, but not him.
You know what I kind of wish they used for music instead of this?
What's that?
You know that one music that was used in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you were fighting the door at Beast Castle?
Oh, yeah. I do like that. I imagine, though, those are more specific for, like, boss fights and stuff.
This music's also used for boss fights.
Okay, you got me there.
Pete especially. Okay, I said that I wanted to make a joke the next time we see Aqua, but I don't think this counts. I was more so talking about like in a cutscene.
Right. I say we probably won't see her until...
Graveyard?
Yeah. Which, I mean, after this world, we have a long, gated story segment to go through, but yeah, we'll get there before too much longer. Actually, I think we might be able to beat Ben's story, for this stream.
These Unverse would have fit rather well in Deep Jungle.
They definitely would, what they would have.
Too bad they lost the rights to Tarzan. Why do I get the feeling Hook is gonna be using that Star Shard in the fight?
Nah, he doesn't use it. He doesn't really know how it works anyway. But then again, neither does Mickey.
What stars are, where light comes from.
Oh hey, we got to see Aqua after all! Okay, pause it for a moment.
Yeah.
Joke time.
Yeah.
Why can't you put water on a leash?
Why?
It'll run off.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, resume the game.
Okay, resume the game. Oh, gosh.
Look out below!
Peter, help! Tinkerbell's been pixie napped.
Then I'm too late. Hook's gonna pay for this.
He said to meet him at Mermaid Lagoon.
Gotta be an ambush. Huh, that old codfish thinks he's clever.
Hey, I'm going too.
Well, we have to hurry. Can you keep up?
You bet.
So does this mean I'm a party member soon?
Do what?
I was mimicking the talk that Peter Pan had from your Let's Plays.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, please. I want some chicken nuggets.
Oh, Lord.
Can I get it with honey mustard? I like honey mustard. Could I also get a root beer with it, please?
Oh.
I hope it's not too expensive. How is Daniel able to do this with a straight face?
Daniel's a master, what he is.
Okay, if this ends up in the highlight reel, you need to play, maybe the scene from your Let's Play of 1 where you're fighting the Shadow Sora. Where you guys have, like, you have Peter Pan out there and he was, like, constantly getting knocked out. He's like, and you're like, Peter Pan, are you just taking this shit? And then Daniel's like, yes. And then Delmar was like trying to bribe with Peter Pan. Was like, hey, dude. Yeah, how are you feeling, Peter Pan? I'm a bit sleepy. I'm a bit tired. And he was like, okay, do you want something to eat from McDonald's? And he was like, yes, please. And then after the boss fight happened, he was like, where's my chicken nuggets? And then Daniel's like, oh wait, this is before restaurants became like restaurants like that became mainstream, so you couldn't get the chicken nuggets even if we could get them. And he's like, okay. I know that Daniel tends to cringe at some of the older episodes that you guys did, but It's definitely one of the more funnier moments.
It is for me too.
Bring it. Yeah. Come on. See ya.
Eat it, man ahoy! Man the long Tom and fire!
Cannon fire? Where's it coming from?
On the water! Over there!
So is this where we learn glide?
I hope so. Could definitely use it.
Tink, it's you!
Hey, Tink's been
All right.
freed.
What? A strange fellow with a funny-looking sword has... Hold on! I gotta stop that cannon!
Okay, I'll go after Hook.
Right. Tink, if you would.
Yep, this is where we learn glide.
It's pixie dust. Bet you feel lighter now, don't you?
It'll definitely help. Too bad Terra never learned it.
I mean, if there was anyone to have learned glide, it definitely would have been Ven.
Yeah.
And now you could just glide over the enemies and pass them by.
Yeah! Thunder! Thunder!
But yeah, you could see what I meant about the ship looking like Gantu's head, right?
Yeah. I could definitely see it.
Wait, would the cannon fire also take out the Unverse?
Be great if it could. They're not in the line of fire, though.
Thunder! Thunder! Drip! Car! Bring it! Car! Bring it! Car!
You're using Thunder with Stitch? I didn't think we would run into Sparky. I guess you didn't think it was that funny.
I didn't even think about Sparky in that instance, so I was like, huh. I guess that would explain the Thundera then.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I think I prefer the music in this
Yeah!
for the Peter Pan world over the one that we had in Chain of Memories. Well, not Chain of Memories. 358 over 2 days. I do not know why I keep mixing those games up.
Well, I mean, we do encounter Neverland in the terminology senses, but not in the physical term.
Yeah. Zero Gravia. I forget, did you and Daniel ever play Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah, we have.
Well,
Along with Platinum later on.
I ended up recently been at work on doing up a version of Sinnoh reimagined. This is currently what I have so far. Complete with the encounters that you would run into.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm being shot by cannon, I forgot.
Right. Sorry. You can check that out after the Hook fight. Okay, I just looked at the side of the screen. Ventus is now a Pikachu.
Thunderbolt.
Ventachu. Or would it be Picantis?
Pikachu's like, no.
Yeah, I think I prefer Ventachu because Picantis just sounds like a ship name.
Yeah.
It's like that tooth cup thing. I can't believe my brother introduced me into that.
Oh dear.
I imagine them firing off the cannons the way they are inadvertently manages to unveil some different areas they otherwise had no access to.
That'd be funny if that was the case.
I think if I recall correctly, back when I was still watching MatPat, I don't anymore because I find a lot of his theories to be bullshit. I remember he was trying to pin down the place that Neverland would have been, like, geographically, and he, at the end of the day, decided it would have been Honduras because that's where it was stated to be where the Fountain of Youth was, and if you are on Neverland, you never age.
That just seems obvious.
So yeah, he said that Honduras would have been where Neverland was located, if not directly, on the coast.
Huh.
But yeah, just ever since he started milking the FNAF franchise, made that food theory video channel, and tried to make a game theory video calculating Shaggy Rogers' power, I was like, okay, this guy has lost his mind.
I really lost it. I did kind of stop watching altogether after for a while. Because some of it was like, okay, you dove a little too far to the left.
And we're not talking politically. At least, I hope we're not.
Yeah, it's like, for some reason, he was trying to head for Albuquerque, and he ended towards, like, Shanghai, and you're like, where did he go from there?
Shanghai, I thought he would ended up in Toledo.
It's one of those things where it's like, he has a theory, then he kept trudging, and it's like, okay, so far. Then all of a sudden he pulls out some random close conversation to kind of like idolize it, and in that direction somehow it ends up completely different, and you're like, where is he going with this?
And not only that, he's a cherry picker. He takes pieces of certain bits of lore within the stuff that he's talking about, and then half-asses his own to fill in the blanks. Like, for example, Meta Nightmare from Kirby Superstar Ultra. Meta Knight took over Dreamland because he thought that the lifestyle was not ideal. And thought that everybody was just being too lazy to really do much of anything. Kirby, he ended up making out to be the villain in that case.
Okay.
The same thing can be said for Return to Dreamland, where he helped out Magalore with getting a hold of whatever relic it is that they're hunting down. I don't remember the name of it. Basically pulling... He also did the same thing with Marks, I think.
Yeah.
Basically acting as a pawn. Like, to his credit, yes, he was basically a pawn to both Marks and Magalore. But Kirby had no idea that they were being used as a tool.
To be fair, most of the time Kirby's thought process kind of goes past his thinking.
Yeah.
It's like he sees someone doing something and he kind of reacts to it. He doesn't really think on it or whatever.
Of course, there's also the theory of Mario actually being a sociopath. And Luigi being brainwashed equals to being hypnotized, and Mr. L being what Luigi's true intentions are meant to be.
Yeah, we could go on through the list and stuff like that. Point is that Matt Pat has definitely lost his mind.
Yeah.
As we have discussed it.
I pity that kid that he has. Because Matt's also a dad.
Yeah.
Alas, and so passeth a worthy opponent.
Okay, I'm now just picturing the noise that Captain Hook made. If you could put the cutscene in, like, the highlight reel, where he goes, hey. Instead, it's the Tim Allen,
I wouldn't be so sure that, Hook.
Flog all the eyes. No, don't tell me.
He's banging Smee. Only Hook can do that. I am so glad that they're using the music that I mentioned was used in Maleficent's fight here, because okay, Vim and Vigor is an okay music piece for Disney bosses, but this music's only ever been used for Disney bosses, and it's been underutilized.
Yeah. Apparently he's weak against fire.
I mean, if you really think about it, anyone wearing clothes would be weak to fire.
Yeah, true.
Is he saying face me, coward?
I believe so. Yeah, that's what he said. Face me, coward. It just makes him look like he's dancing.
Okay, that if this is in the highlight reel too, you need to put like some sort of pirate jig music in the background over that scene.
Face me, coward! Come on! Face me, coward! Fire! Face me, coward!
Dance, codfish, dance!
So far, we're actually doing pretty good on this fight.
I wonder if he ends up the fight with blast.
I think he does. It would be on par character with Captain Hook.
Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Face me, coward! Gotcha! Face me, coward!
Yep, he does.
Okay. So, out of all the times that we fought him so far, which would you say is the most difficult fight with Captain Hook?
Considering in the series we've only fought him 3 times. Let me think. Yeah, because we never fight him in
And
a
one of the
358
times-
over 2 days.
One of the times wasn't even an actual version of Captain Hook.
It was Chain of Memories, yeah. I want to say Chain of Memories is actually harder because if you're not well equipped with the right cards in your deck and stuff, he can easily just like freaking shoehorn you with all of his bomb techniques and stuff. So if you're not careful with your deck, he could really screw you over half the time.
Who needs it?
That and you could run out of cards real quickly.
Jewels or doubloons or something, anyways.
We could just
Because Captain Hook's deck is mostly filled with zeros,
if you wanna.
from what I remember.
Instead of filling it up
So it's like every single time you break one of his, he'll break yours.
to us, the real rich
It seems like he just has a small section of cards ready on the standby, just to kind of throw you off on that part.
putting in, Ben.
And you could lose cards real quickly. So, in that sense, I think it's Chain of Memories.
How about this?
Because if we had to be basis on like the hardest difficulty settings, so on and so forth, it would be Chain of Memories.
Keepsake, huh?
Because while yes, he can be difficult in Kingdom Hearts 1, it's only in the sense of like if you're not over leveled or whatever. In Chain of
I know that you died to him 5 times.
yeah.
Not
Next
died
time
5
you
times.
visit, we'll
Died
have an even
4
bigger chest
times.
waiting. Enough for all those treasures and lots more.
Okay, it's a deal. Oh, wait, Tink. I'm pretty sure that belongs to a friend of mine. Do you think maybe I could hang on to it?
She's like, no.
Now, Tink,
Thank you.
What type of relationship would you say that Peter Pan has with Tinkerbell?
He
You know, that's a very good question, because you really don't see a true connection bond until, like, for example, in Peter Pan, where after the bomb blew up and the hideout was completely almost devastated and stuff like that, and then in Peter Pan, Return to Neverland, when Tink was about to have her lights go out, practically, so I'd probably say more like a brother-sister relationship, if I had to take a wild guess.
Okay.
That's what I think Peter Pan views it.
And then okay, I know it technically wasn't done by Disney, but then you got the Columbia Pictures film Hook.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Where not only did Tinkerbell bring Peter to Neverland as an infant, but come the time where he's an adult and trying to get his kids back, there's a scene where the two of them kiss for some reason.
Yeah, I forgot about that scene. But then again, it's been so many years since I saw Hook, so I forgot about that scene.
I mean, otherwise, that scene aside, it's definitely a really great film. One of Robin's best films to date.
That's fair. I can imagine. That's a fair argument.
He's gone.
Look, the light!
I kind of half wished as well that at the
Don't
end
worry,
Hook
man.
didn't
No
die
matter
and
where
just
that
left
light
on good
takes him,
terms.
Then he'll always have friends waiting to meet him.
Okay, this is the part that I was talking about, like that shooting star bit where Tinkerbell sees it.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being in the Neverland animation logo when we were fighting in Neverland with Terra.
I think what it is, based on what character we play as, depends on how the anime.
I'm not talking about the cutscene itself. Like it's obvious that it's Tinkerbell noticing the shooting star and chasing after it. I'm talking about where Tinkerbell in the animation for the Neverland logo pops up out of the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be because based on how the encounterment works and stuff.
Right.
I would have.
It made it inadvertently look longer than what it actually was.
I guess I would. What I would have to do, I would have to take both cutscenes and line them up for people to kind of see, okay, what's the difference between the two? Because I don't think anyone else is going to catch that except for just if we were to line them up.
Okay.
Gorge, the king must be pretty far away by now.
It's almost like, why did Donald and Goofy forget these guys?
Nope, doesn't look like him.
Unless Mickey turned into a human.
Huh? Look, that feller's got the star shard the king borrowed.
King? Oh, you must be talking about Mickey. I saw him. What?
Yep.
Huh? Hey, take it easy.
It's like the only connection they've got for Mickey is him.
I still wonder how the tramway worked for this world.
I'm not sure.
Like, does the tram just manage to travel through gummy space?
I mean, it would travel through the open area. The lanes between is what they're referred to as.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because it's like, yeah, you got space. Bless you.
Thanks.
You got the space term, and then you got the gummy ship term, but yet when this game looks at the open area and stuff like that, they call it the lanes between, and it's like, that's a weird term to use it in.
So would deep space technically count as a world then?
The spaceship, yes.
I would just consider that as a traversable area. I find that to be more like a Monstro situation.
Yeah. That would make sense. In the sense that it's an outerly realm being or something like that.
Oh man, imagine the... What's the name of the ship?
You're asking. Give me that? I don't know. I'm not even sure if it has a name. I'm sure it probably has like a string of numbers. The XXL P536 something or other.
I'm not just picturing that ship and Monstro in the same area.
Okay, that would be interesting. Whale floats by, ships floats by, and all of a sudden both of them are just like, huh? The crew member's like, what should we do?
And the Jolly Roger just flies by in the background.
Hook and them were like, let's just sneak past them. It's best not to intervene.
Let's not even bother with them, Captain. You don't need to tell me twice, me. I almost called Captain Hook Master. I mean, with the way Smee behaves, you may as well be.
No, I got something even funnier to imagine. So, okay, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you know how we encounter Pinocchio in Traverse Town?
As an optional thing.
Yeah, optional thing. And so, by that standard, somehow, between Traverse Town, he somehow managed to get inside of Monstro. So, in that instance, somehow Pinocchio traversed out into the lanes between. We also...
Hang on. I'm gonna call somebody up real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We'll hold up a sec, guys. Because I have something funny to tell Mac. Because I thought about this, and it was so hilarious.
I'm still here. It's just I'm wanting to make sure that you guys can't hear the call in the background.
Oh, okay.
All right, making the call now. Give me a sec.
Okay.
It went straight to voicemail.
Ah, okay.
I have the guy over Discord. I could probably just call him up real quick there. Well, not call him up, but like ring him up. Oh, never mind. He's offline. I guess we'll have to try some other time.
But anyway, back to what I was saying about what I was getting to. So, somewhere Pinocchio traversed the lanes between to get from Traverse Town to Marshall, right?
Uh-huh.
And then in Hollow Bastion, it is suggested that Beast somehow got from his world to Hollow Bastion without using any kind of travel vessel. He just somehow got there.
I mean, Riku kind of did the same thing.
Except he used the power of darkness. But
maybe Beast used the power of light.
The point that I'm trying to say is that I like to imagine that somehow, during that whole process, somehow Beast and Pinocchio somehow encountered each other.
What, did Beast get eaten by Monstro?
No, I'm just saying somehow out in the open realm of space, the lane betweens, he somehow encounters Pinocchio, and you just see this weird interaction where Pinocchio and Beast are just kind of like floating past each other like, was that a wooden puppet? Was that a lion?
I'm now just picturing like a conversation going on between the two of them. He's like, so, were you put under a curse too? What's a curse?
Oh, gosh.
Yen said, sir, we just gotta a clue as to where the king might be.
Ah, Ventus.
Huh?
Atticus has told me much about you. If I am not mistaken, you were ordered to return home.
Well, sir,
No matter. Mickey has difficulty following directions, too.
Mischievous mouse, as always.
Where is this clue to Mickey's whereabouts?
Oh, that's his hand. I thought there was like some sort of leaf sprout coming out of the candle.
sure. That's what I usually go by.
Please
Did Goofy just call him
explain.
Veggie?
I ran in,
He was trying to say Vanitas, but it wasn't coming out right for him.
I don't know where he went.
To be fair, sometimes in the early days, I often get Ventus and Vanitas mixed up from time to time, so
Mickey has been hurling himself from one world to the next. That explains.
I still do that from time to time.
his location.
You can now, can you?
Yes, I can.
The graveyard.
Mickey!
Goofy looked pissed.
Is he okay?
Can you blame him? His friend's out there somewhere.
Force that is interfering with my magic.
You know you fucked up when you made Goofy mad.
Yeah. I mean, Donald, he's got an ill temper as it is. Goofy, he's just lighthearted and goofy as all get at. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty badass, the way they summon their weapons like that.
I'll find him. I recognize the place we saw.
And you go, we'll go with you.
No, I owe him. Mickey saved me once, and I can't risk putting his friends in danger.
Although, could you imagine Donald and Goofy being there too?
I swear I'll put
That'd be
him
an
on.
interesting fight sequence.
They'd be like,
Very well.
Your Majesty, why exactly did you forget these guys again?
Ah! Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Well, I forgot.
I mean, to be fair, I can understand how Goofy would forget. But at the same time, we never see Ventus summon his Keyblade in front of those two, so their knowledge of the Keyblade is completely zero in, except for Mickey himself.
And Minnie?
Yeah, there's just no excuse. Why the hell did Mickey forget? Minnie could have just easily just slapped him on the back of the head, being like, "Why did you forget them?"
Chris, let me handle this.
Why did you forget them?
Mickey!
Perform CPR.
Meet again, boy.
Master. Xehanort.
And this is where Finn remembers.
Ah, yes. So you're starting to realize what you lost. Oh, but not for good. You had to lose in order to find. Now it can all be yours again if you only reach out and take it. Reclaim the part that left you. Clash with him.
Kind of wish that when they re-release these games for like the Switch and stuff, we got an optional version of this where Christopher Lloyd did the voices for Xehanort in all of the other instances.
Blade.
That would be interesting, but I feel like that would also be kind of a
As a setting, nothing more.
Ancient. Some
I guess I can understand that. It does sound weird.
That way it's not like... I'm sorry. I'm just saying that like it would be a setting. That way it's not treating it as if it never happened to begin with.
Right.
And I have the power to make it.
correct.
Like, I get the ideal, and it would make sense.
Ericus knows it.
That way it's like,
He knows exactly
what's the word I'm looking for?
Haven't you ever
Constant?
why he never granted you permission to leave his
Yeah,
side?
it's
Grow stronger.
so that way it's consistent.
Consistent, that's the word I'm looking for. It's consistent.
If you were to learn the truth, realize what you are, he never trusted you. Why else would he keep you within his sight at all times?
Wait, so does this imply that Mickey both fought and lost to Xehanort?
Yep.
He never let me see other worlds. No matter how much I asked.
Wow, he must have got me so hard I had amnesia. Or something like that. I really don't know why the fuck I forgot about this.
Yeah. You think you remember this?
Have a greater purpose.
What am I? What has the Master been keeping from me all this time?
Managed to have been right in front of it.
Ventus, you're alone? I thought Akko would... Well, what matters is that you're home. You don't belong outside this world yet. You need to stay here, where you can learn...
In your prison?
What?
That's your excuse. For keeping me imprisoned here, isn't it?
What did you hear?
That I'm supposed to be some weapon. Some kind of keyblade.
I knew it. Xehanort. He could never let it go. Wait, Xehanort. There is a reason the precepts bar us from such knowledge. Why do you seek the Keyblade? Would you blanket all the worlds in darkness? Reduce them to nothing?
But darkness
Why do I get the
cover
feeling
world.
that this guy becomes Ansem at some point or
We know so
something?
little about the Keyblade War.
I mean,
That it was
Ericus, I mean.
amidst
technically,
the
yes.
precious light was found. It is a curious tale, and one worth exploring. They say ruin brings about creation. So what then would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, will we be found worthy of the precious light the legend speaks of? I must have these answers.
Okay, apart from maybe Union Cross, do we ever have any
And with it,
visualization
the
of what
Keyblade
happened during the
War
Keyblade War?
unboxed.
No. It's mostly like things before and after, but not during, so yeah, we never actually get to see it outside of Union Cross.
Huh.
Which is unfortunate. Because it's like, even Kingdom Hearts key back cover only showed the events before the actual Keyblade War itself. So, yeah.
Doesn't help that both of those are really remote games,
Apocalypse out of sheer curiosity.
with no sign of any re-release on another system.
Sadly.
Not while I live.
But once again, you have it all wrong, Heracles. Darkness is a beginning, you see, not an end. At birth, every one of us emerges from darkness into a world of light.
Oh
We not-
god, I just realized a really hilarious combination.
What's that?
Xehanort, but his lines are dubbed by Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Why? You know what the bad thing is, too? That voice actor that we have mentioned in the last stream? Because I was watching that whole video, and he did a segment where he voiced
Brian
as...
Hall.
Yeah, where he voiced as
Yeah,
the Jim
he
Carrey
did
Grinch
the-
as Krunk.
Kronk.
Yeah, he does the line that Krunk says. It's like, if we find Cusco.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. I thought you were going to be quoting the part where he's like, I will track you, I will find you, and I will kill you.
Nah, I didn't see that part, but...
I think that might be in another video.
Probably.
There's like 3 different ones.
Ah, that explains it then. But yeah, it's like, that makes me want to recruit him just to voice as Xehanort. The only problem is, what line should we have him voiced?
I don't know.
Because there's like a whole bunch of iconic lines that a Master Xehanort will say, and it's like, him saying that would be hilarious. Oh gosh. That'd be
Wait, you didn't check out the thing that I sent after Captain Hook?
Ah, well, let's take a look at it real quickly.
Alright.
Was I supposed to look at the weenie machine?
No, the link below it.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Feel free to put it up on stream as well.
Okay. Might be a little bit difficult, but sure.
This has been something I've been working on for the past week.
Are you seeing it on the... Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Dadgum.
And then there's a journal that shows the encounters if you look in the description.
This is...
I went above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Gosh. Oh. How much information do you have in your brain? And here I thought me trying to decipher the lore of Kingdom Hearts was crazy. I keep forgetting how many Pokemon there are, and each one has their own different descriptions.
Oh, these aren't Pokedex entries. This is just where you would find them in the wild.
Yeah, precise coordinates.
Or in the case of evolutions, the way you obtain them.
Yeah. Whew.
I even thought up teams for each of the trainers of importance, minus the rival and the champion.
Wow.
I couldn't think of anything for Cynthia.
Has the darkness taken you, Xehanort?
Not your concern.
I failed.
Oh, here's the
Had the
other
chance
links
to
as well for
stop
the
me, I
videos.
couldn't do it. But I will not
Oh, that'll
fail
help.
again.
Master, what do you...
The Keyblade has no place in this or any world. Xehanort has made his purpose clear, and I am left with no choice. Forgive me, but you must exist no more.
And this is where Terra shows up.
Master, have you gone mad?
Terra, I command you, step aside.
No,
You will not heed your master.
I won't.
Why do all my attempts to reach you fail? If you don't have it in your heart to obey, then you will have to share Ventus's fate.
Enough, Terra! He's right!
Quiet.
Terra,
You may be my master, but I will not let you hurt my friend.
Has the darkness taken you, Terra?
wait, Terra! Wait, Terra!
Going somewhere?
Vanitas.
I'm through with you.
Well, I'm just getting started with you. You're strong enough now to fulfill your purpose. So what are you waiting for? Join with me, right here and now. Become the Keyblade.
No, I won't do it. He told me the only way the Keyblade can be forged is if you...
I just realized something.
What's that?
Guess what? I'm not fighting.
Does Ventus's place to form the Keyblade manage to get taken over by Kyrie in the third game?
Not really.
What exactly?
It's the Guardians of Light. Those 7 light wielders and 13 dark wielders. It's complex because of the fact that Xehanort probably knew about the 13-7, but he didn't like. It probably wasn't written yet, so it got retconned.
Oh.
Let the dark impulses waken in the pit of your heart. Release them here and now.
There's also the fact that there's a lot of retcon stuff like Vanitas' true identity.
You must. If you do not let the stone within you.
What was it originally?
It will wipe you from the face of the world.
I think we talked about this. One of the original darknesses from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross.
Embrace the darkness. Produced by your master, the king.
Yeah, originally it was thought that Vanitas was Ven's darkness, but in reality it was actually one of the original... It's supposedly one of the original 13 darknesses from Union Cross.
It basically used Ven to time travel as a vessel.
Yeah.
Or as a... not even a vessel, it's more like a boat.
It's kind of weird of how they're using the story, and it's just kind of...
I feel like this is all one big fever dream.
Yeah. It's like one giant retcon that kind of... I mean, it's interesting, but it's hard to keep up afterwards. It's like... What?
So, how would you rework the story?
Ooh boy.
It's hard to rework a story when you don't know the ending.
Right. That's the biggest part. We don't know how they're gonna end it, but the way that I would
If they're gonna end it.
At this point, yeah, I won't disagree with you on that part after the way they ended in Kingdom Hearts 3. But the way I would rework it is this. Is that, A, the ideal of the Master, his apprentices, versus the 13 in Darknesses is a really cool and interesting story development. I like that part, so I won't cut that.
But, Chris, can I say something?
Shoot.
Do you mind if I say something?
Go ahead.
Because I'm wondering if the Masters, since this is just pure speculation, if he's intending to make himself a vessel for the darkness, not for like evil purposes, but to just like have himself be defeated because he needs that to happen.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking too. Because like I said, it's an interesting ideal process because he's willing to sacrifice himself along with his closest apprentices in order to rid of a long-awaited enemy to see defeated. Because that's how it's been.
A death cult?
Pretty much. I mean, he's literally building up vessels in the hopes to finally see his enemy defeated. Even if it means he has to be destroyed himself, he's willing to do all of that just to finally see it end, you know? It makes sense.
Yeah, but honestly, I would like to see something where even though darkness is bad, I would rewrite it so that there has to be some darkness, otherwise there's no balance.
Right.
'Cause I think Xehanort said this once.
Yeah.
There has to be darkness, there's no light without darkness, and darkness without light. So honestly, I'd rewrite it like a yin and yang thing where someone has to like Riku actually had a nice balance of the two actually.
Exactly. Of course, I want to bring up how it wouldn't I really want to continue talking about how I cannot stress it enough that Star Wars wouldn't work, but it'd just be beating a dead horse.
Yeah, but anyway.
I mean, Mac depends on where they place it in the universe.
Yeah.
You're forgetting that Toy Story actually happened between Toy Story 2 and 3. Monsters Inc. happened after Monsters Inc.
I mean, there are multiple ways that they could rework it,
some of
but
the properties happened during the process, like Mulan, I remember was.
And knowing them, they probably want to have it show up somewhere within the new trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly,
where darkness is still considered evil.
I mean, it is.
But anyway, in terms of the story thing and everything like that, while the whole Kingdom Hearts key with the Masters and Darkness and stuff like that, that doesn't bother me as much. What bothers me the most was the inclusion of Ven, Lumaria, and
Lorium, you mean? You said like Marluxia Lorium?
Yeah. And then Larxene somebody. What's her name again?
I think it's Arlena, maybe?
I forget the proper pronunciation that people gave her, but
I don't remember even what the order of the words, the letters is. But
it
was like an A.
It actually starts off as E-L-E something or other.
Hold on, let me just find.
But anyway, I would not include that part because that just kind of gets itself confused, I feel like. Obviously, we're still nowhere close to understanding the full story potential that we're going to be seeing.
There it is.
Because
it's Elrena or Elrena, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like Elena with an R in it.
Right. But yeah.
Elrena?
No. E-L-R-E-N-E. R-E-N-A. Yeah.
Elrena.
Yeah, anyway. But also, I think they kind of had to do that because Strelitzia, she's the key to Kingdom Hearts 4, like, tying the whole thing together.
Yeah, but even then, it's like right now we still don't know how that's going to unfold. So again, it's
I still feel like Nomura was drunk when writing half of this, and I know there was a rumor that he was drunk when writing Recoded, but the way the retcons work, it seriously makes me question if that story is true. Like, I think it might be true, even though I know it's not. I remember it was disproven or something.
Okay.
Or it's like a rumor.
It's funny you mention what you did with Nomura, because we have a long history of comparing Kingdom Hearts stuff with Pokemon stuff. I'm pretty sure the original writer for the first few movies of the Pokemon anime came up with the ideas while he was drunk.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But
including like a freaking baby legendary. Oh, did you know that actually Lugia is
was
the only
originally
Pokemon?
meant to be for the anime.
Yeah, and also like Lugia was the only one not designed by a Pokemon Company artist. I don't think.
I mean, you could technically count Masahiro Sakurai with Greninja.
I don't really. I know we had that discussion before, but I'm not sure how. I'm not sure what exactly.
Yeah, we
I
don't
can't
know
remember the context.
We
I
don't
wanna
know
go
the
into it
true
again.
details.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't want to go back into it again though.
That's a whole other barrel of ills.
yeah. But like I said, in terms of the story of the Union Cross segment and stuff like that, the key elements and stuff like that, I like. The whole Ven, Lamaria, Urania, Shirliza and stuff like that, I feel like that just should not have been included, because that just makes for a whole element that didn't need to exist, and I feel like it's just extra padding, especially with the inclusion of missing Link.
Well, also, I think they need to explain some of the Organization 13 members somehow, because you have to remember 1 through, I think, 8, 9? I think Axel was 7 and
Actually,
Isa was 8.
all the way 8,
Or,
yeah.
Axel was 8, Isa was 9. So numbers 10 through 13. Or
Actu-
not,
10
through 12.
It's Demix is 9, Luxord is 10, 11 is Marluxia, and
12
Larcene is 12. Roxas
Okay, yeah,
is 13.
I'm still wondering where the fuck Demix fits into this, because
I don't know either.
Screams Master of Masters, yet we know it's probably not.
There's so many theories going on that I've literally had to kind of shut my brain off on all the theories until the full story gets unveiled, because it's one of those things where it's like, it's still confusing to figure it out.
Thank you for the background music. I was just watching Chris' face to see if he actually like changed his expression or something, hoping that he wouldn't, just to play with a bit. He stopped after a bit, which was sad.
To be fair, it's fitting. It's fitting, especially considering how I've been feeling. Actually, it's funny too. I know I mentioned this back a couple of months back, but I did have plans about making a video talking about the whole Union Cross situation and stuff, and eventually I just decided to just shut that down and delete it because I didn't like how I ended it.
Ooh.
It was one of those things where it's like, I felt like a... What would be the word to describe it?
Dissatisfied?
A snarky, overly... overly...
Pessimist?
I guess pessimist. Overly pessimist fanboy. Because it was just one of those things where it's like, the first part of it was leading up to a point where it was kind of retconning itself and stuff. But eventually I just kind of ended it off, basically saying all I care about is what happens to Sora.
Oh.
And it's like, that's really all I care about right now, is that I just want to see Sora back where he's at. Because where he's at right now completely makes me uncomfortable. Because it's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where it's at. I was hoping 3 would end off good. It did, until Sora just up and disappeared into a new world. And it's like, why would you do that?
Not only did he disappear to Quadratum, he also started out a new life there.
Pretty much. And it's just, oh gosh. And it doesn't help that we don't even have any other details except for the fact of what we saw for that trailer reveal for 4. We don't even know, because there's been talks, but no visual detail of like how it's going to affect how Kingdom Hearts is going to be played out and stuff. So it's like we have no details, and so we're just kind of waiting until we get further detail, and it's driving me a little bit bonkers, as you can clearly see. Oh gosh, that's very fitting in all honesty, the way I act. Anyway, back to the story.
To you, the name Vanitas shall be given.
Yes, Master. Fine. Then I'll give you a reason to fight.
What?
Come and find me. At the one and only place to spawn the Keyblade. The Keyblade Graveyard. There, you're gonna see me choke the life out of Terra and Aqua. Then we'll see how long you play the pacifist.
Wait! Terra, Aqua. I swear I'll put an end to this.
Oh, this is the part where we get to see my favorite Keyblade.
I'm slightly annoyed that Destiny Islands only appears as a cutscene world.
Yeah, we don't actually visit it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's intentional for a reason as to why we never actually get to quote-unquote visit it, even though we just get to view it. Because it's like, with the exception of 1, every other time we've... Well, Chain of Memories, but that's beside the point.
That's a whole other barrel of eels.
But aside from that, every other time we see... Yeah, every other time we get to see Destiny Islands has been mostly visited, mostly viewable through cutscenes, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's that way in 2, 3... Was it President Dream Drop Distance?
Yes, towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, where is it? There it is. This is my favorite Keyblade.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the exception of the Kingdom Key, the Ultimate Weapon from Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically, Oblivion and Oathkeeper, this is like my favorite of the favorites. Just because of its design. Like, you can...
Oh, sorry. I kind of want to get Cell's opinion on this. Cell. In the Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 2, we came across Scrooge McDuck for the first time, and we came up with the idea of a Keyblade that's themed around Scrooge called the Lucky Dime. What are your thoughts on that? Cell?
I was out of the room.
Oh.
Ah.
Do I need to repeat it then?
Yes, you do. I heard something about Destiny Islands, that's about it.
Okay. Well, so for Kingdom Hearts 2, when we came across Scrooge the first time, we had the idea of a Scrooge-themed Keyblade called the Lucky Dime. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's what I heard. I didn't hear Destiny Islands. I heard Dime. Anyway, I guess that could work, especially like DuckTales reference, although that would be a bit newer.
Okay.
Actually, was the Lucky Dime in the original?
It was in the comics.
Yeah, it was in the original DuckTales. You see it every once in a while.
I remember there was the Great Dime Chase was an episode that I remember from the new reboot. So yeah.
But yeah, he technically has his lucky dime in like a glass display case thing, and you see it every once in a while magically.
And what, the original?
Yeah, the original.
Oh, yeah, because he also has that in the reboot, but it's actually the real thing.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
He has it in a locket around his neck or something, or on a necklace. Is that how it is in the original?
Yeah, hang on. Duck.
Well, the original didn't have Magica the Spell trapped inside of it.
Oh yeah, true. I remember she was an actual villain that was not a looming threat for season 1. She was actually she actually participated in the.
Ah, here
the
it
plot.
is. Okay, hang on a sec. One second, folks. It's one of those things where it's like... Here we go.
That's fair. Also, is it me or just the Kidley Graveyard? When I looked at it at first, it looked like freaking Five Lands.
Huh. It kind of does at the top.
Yeah, so that whenever I look at it, I'm like, wait, no, this isn't Kingdom Hearts 2.
There you go.
Take a look in call context.
This is the song that plays in the live stream. Has nothing to do with the gameplay you just saw.
Okay.
You'll have to deal with it. For now, we'll have to say, hey, 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 hey.
But yeah. Yes. That's the Lucky Dime from the original series.
No, but what was Mech saying? Why?
I don't know.
I was referencing a thing that happened in the Jonah movie.
Ah, right.
Oh no, I just realized something regarding the dime.
What's that?
Oh hey, the Mickey emblem. Anyways, the thing regarding the dime, you know how in the original DuckTales there was an episode where Scrooge got upset that a sea monster devoured half of his fortune?
Yeah.
What were to happen if, say, one of those things that was in the fortune happened to be his first dime?
He wouldn't let that happen, you know this.
I would imagine he would do a Mr. Krabs and dive right in to get it.
I would imagine he would pull a Captain Ahab.
A sea monster ate my ice cream!
No, that's Glomgold.
No, that was Scrooge.
It sounds more like Glomgold, honestly.
That was Scrooge. That happened in the originals.
Oh. Well,
They even referenced
the way
it
you said that.
They even referenced it in Let's Get Dangerous!
But consider, the way you said it sounded like Glomgold.
Back then, I didn't know what was more intimidating, the wolves or me.
Yeah, you gotta work on that a little bit. Yeah. Again, still sounds like Glomgold.
Well,
that
then
sounds
again,
Scottish though. That's good.
Then again, wasn't Glomgold not originally Scottish to begin with?
Yeah, I was about to say he's not actually Scottish. He pretended to be Scottish because he was like jealous of Scrooge, I think it was, or no, it was to get back at Scrooge because I think he was like South African.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was what happened.
Yeah, and I remember the accent was like, Yeah, South African. Oh yeah. You're getting to the end of this now, I just realized.
Yep.
Oh boy. Time for one of the best remixes of another theme.
Honestly, I think if I were to recommend anyone to do the Scrooge voice again, it probably would have been Primal.
He does it really good.
He's got the better pitch.
He does.
That's the issue with me. Like, I got the accent down pat. It's just how low my voice is.
Yeah, I would agree on that one. Then again, it's hard to do it. Even with me trying to do a Scottish accent, it sounds a little bit rough. And nothing that rough as in a dark sailor, it's more rough in terms of how do you even remotely speak it.
No, that sounds like a drunk sailor.
Well, at the very least, I came close to what it's supposed to sound like.
You sound like a tipsy sailor.
To be fair, that was how I originally wanted to sound like.
You wanted to sound like a tipsy sailor?
Well, yeah.
Okay, you do you. That's fine.
I know that's stereotypical, but still, it makes sense.
No, I was making a joke about, yeah, you can do you. Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Are you just saying that because of him sounding like a tipsy sailor?
Oh, I was making a joke about it. I guess I don't know what the hell I was going for, to be honest.
I think we're all a little bit tipsy at the moment.
No.
Yeah. I don't plan to touch alcohol myself.
I really like alcohol, it's like the fruity drinks.
Yeah,
and then it's just like I have to water it down. It's always the strong taste is just.
Yeah, I come from a long lineage on both sides of the families of people that are either smokers or have drinking problems.
Oh, so that has it's sort of not clouded. I guess we would say tainted your view of the substances. Not that it wasn't already bad to be addicted to that, but I'm saying like it definitely propelled or made you realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, so far I'm the only one of my siblings that hasn't consistently had a taste of alcohol.
That's probably a good thing.
Honestly, alcohol is not really the
or smoke.
All it's cracked up to be. Like, I don't understand why people like it so much. It's just okay. Like, for instance, Bud Light or Budweiser. It tastes like chilled, warm piss. Yes, I said what I said.
I'm not defaulting you on that one because I don't like beer myself. I prefer whiskey, but that's
been chilled.
The only time that I would take it is if it was done up in a batter, and even then it gets rid of all of the harmful stuff.
Oh yeah, or in soups and stuff when you cook with like alcohol.
There's alcohol soups.
No, you cook it and it gets rid of the alcohol part. Because the alcohol evaporates.
Okay.
Basically, my mom made some pork and kale soup the other day.
Oh shit!
And it has some wine in it.
Oh yeah, I remember that one Christmas we ended up buying a thing of grape juice, not realizing that when we bought it from the store, it was slightly fermented, so it tasted a little weird.
I hate these big ones. They're hard to see.
As you've said
they're all-
before.
In any game, those are always the worst ones to fight.
Don't you only fight the Unverse in this game in 3?
Well, there's a PSP version.
I mean, that's the same game.
Yeah, it's the same as that game, but in the same instance, regardless of which version it is, this part's always the hardest. These...
Yeah. I remember playing it on an emulator. That was... I never got to experience any, like, the extra content, sadly, because I never bought the,
I still think this place is trippy.
It is.
Yeah? Yeah, but I spent money on Kingdom Hearts 3 and not that, because I didn't have any consoles that I could run it. And I don't think there's any emulator like ROMs out there, so I just bought it on Epic.
Ah, okay.
Is there a way to bail out of these?
It's the thing that got me into Epic Games, because I'm like, hey, I actually like this game. It's the thing that made me sign up for an account. Actually, no, I don't think I signed up for an account because of that, but still. It made me actually use Epic.
Seriously though, is there a way to bail out of these areas?
Nope.
Aside from dying?
Oh.
I mean, I need to kind of level up anyway. I'm already at level 28.
Yes.
29 now. So it's helping.
If you say so.
I mean, I was also needing to get some better abilities and stuff to kind of help out in the fight. Let's see. That'll definitely help. I forgot about that one. Okay, let's see. Strike raid. Fire Surge would probably be better. Okay. Wait a minute, wasn't there a treasure chest here? There it is. I was gonna say, it's like, I know there's one here somewhere. Okay. Alright then. Hopefully I'm high enough level to handle this next part. Let's see. Third Kira would be better advised. Do not have... The Moogle shop should allow me to purchase one at least. Yep. There we go. Okay, now or never, right?
Yeah.
I think I can skip this first part, because it's mostly the same thing that we did before.
Yeah.
Ventus.
Ben, are you okay?
That has got to be the coldest cold chill ever.
Yeah, that's frostbite, alright.
And he's using Shadow Ball again. I'm just glad that Terra, Aqua, and Ventus are free.
Yeah, by the end of 3 they are.
You can go have your little fight with Terra.
Yep. You guys half all the loose
Too
ends.
happy about him, deep
Except for Master of Masters. And the Union Cross stuff got convoluted plot.
You think you two have got some grand role to play? As if. You're only here so that when I finish you off, Terra will succumb to the darkness. So, who wants to go first?
Shut up!
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's got the angry look down.
Go ahead if you want to waste your time. Keep trying to drive us apart with your mind games. It'll never work. Terra will prove to you he's stronger! Aqua!
I keep forgetting don't mess with Keyblade wielders. But you know what? That just means I made the right choice. Well, he wanted me to buy time, and I'd say he got it.
What? Ben! Aqua!
Damn it, why did I think of this?
What did you think of?
You've heard of 2.5 Men?
Oh yeah,
before?
I have.
Ven, 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 venny, ven, 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 the ven, the ven, 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 the ven. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You get the point.
Not gonna lie, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Doesn't Disney own the rights to that show now, or am I mistaken?
I forget. Maybe they do. I don't remember. There you go. Finally come down.
Get him.
Well, that's death one for Vanitas.
See ya. See ya.
Okay, you know how you said that I would have managed to get really emotional with the end of Birth by Sleep?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think I was still a bit more emotional in 358 over 2 days.
Yeah. But then again, we're only just now getting into Fenn's story.
Don't you mean we're just about to end it?
Yeah, fixing to end it finally.
Like, the only one I really feel for at the moment is the fact, like, it's just, like, Aqua right now, because...
Yeah.
Terra gets possessed, Ventus... I'm just gonna say it, Ventus gets killed. And then she's trapped in the world of darkness for God knows how long, with no assistance from the outside world.
Yeah.
No wonder she's pissed off in 3. I don't know, just something about the dynamic between Ventus, Terra, and Aqua, for me at least, pales in comparison to Roxas, Axel, and Shion. I just find them to be far more endearing characters.
Yeah.
Too slow.
But like you said, we're only barely 2/3 of the way through this game. That could probably change by the time we make it the Dream Drop distance.
Yeah. Oh, what the... Oh, boy. What happened? My health just disappeared right there or something.
Vanitas dos.
Vanitas dos.
Attempt numero 3.
Too slow. Go.
If it wasn't for the fact he keeps warping out of places, stuff like that, this fight wouldn't be nearly as bad. He's kind of a spazzy character when you think about it.
Okay.
Oh, I have a gift. I have a gift. Give me a second. Oh, Matt can look at it and he can laugh, and then you can look at it later, Chris.
Okay.
Just, I saved in my favorites. There it is.
See ya. Suffer. Bring it. Gotcha. Too slow. Yeah. Pathetic.
So, I don't know if you heard any bit of the stuff that I was talking about earlier, Cell. Regarding my thoughts on the trio compared to how... Like,
oh yeah, I think I heard.
What would you say on the matter?
Actually, no, I didn't hear all of it. My brain just turned off.
Basically, to cut a long story short, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, I sleep. Roxas, Shion, and Axel?
I mean, I like the Wayfinder trio, I just... Yeah, Terra's kind of stupid, Ventus rocks is light.
Which is kind of ironic because in universe, Roxas came afterward.
I know. And then we have freaking Aqua, the only responsible one. And
Pretty much.
What?
Terra's a literal rockhead.
Did you seriously just call Aqua your queen?
Yes.
Hey, I won't deny that.
Hey, listen. Are you
listening?
He's great. He's responsible. She's just, yeah.
I agree with him. She is queen.
Anyway, yeah. Aqua honestly is just, yeah. I can't explain it any other way.
You've done it, Ventus.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Now that my body is about to perish, you and
Are we
I
gonna?
will have to
Oh yeah.
join together.
Forgot this next battle.
Yeah.
The Keyblade will be
The final one. Oh, I hope you have an actual controller for this. Because when I tried to do it with a keyboard, it was not fun.
Oh yeah.
On an emulator, because there's the little spinny keyblade thing.
I know.
The negativity took shape as these monsters. They are what I feel. A horde of fledgling emotions under my control. I released them in all the worlds I could. Hoping to lure you away from home and isolate you from your master. We needed to make you stronger.
Let's see.
The Unversed were the perfect opponents. And better yet, no matter how many times you defeat them, their negativity flows right back into me.
Now you know the origins of the Unverse.
You never stood a chance against us, Ventus.
I still say that Ventus's place in forging the Keyblade got taken over by Kyrie in 3.
Our union was not finished. The Keyblade shouldn't stay broken like this. Join me now. We can complete the Keyblade.
I've got a better idea. How about I destroy you both?
The Keyblade is made of your heart too, idiot. If you destroy it, your heart will vanish forever.
Whatever it
Can I just say I'm not the biggest fan of this design for the sword?
I can understand it. You basically got two kingdom keys kind of forged together to form a crystallization blade. It's oddly shaped.
My friends are my power.
Especially handling it, I imagine, isn't right.
Yeah, that's one thing, but like, as a design, it just feels unsatisfying.
This music, though, is satisfying.
I'll take your word for it because Discord does not stream audio.
Right. And he's not warping. Oh, he is. Never mind. Here we go, the roughest part.
The floor's been shattered.
Yeah?
Okay, but why does this look like a cool backdrop?
Here we go again. One more time.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Did I miss a button?
I think so.
I probably did, because it's like, all of a sudden he didn't die after that bit, and it's like, huh? What happened? He should be dead.
Playtime's over.
Okay, here we go again. My hands are gonna be raw after this.
Resist, Ventus.
Why? Okay. Alright. This fight's proven to be rough.
I don't think we're gonna be getting into Aqua's story at all.
Probably not. Honestly, wasn't expecting it to be this difficult.
What's yours is mine. Playtime's over. There's no bring it. There's no what's yours is mine.
Okay, something happened. Why didn't it work the first time? Come on, what is going on? Why can't I beat him? Am I doing something wrong on that last bit? There's gotta be something that I'm not doing right.
I'll be right back.
What the? I did not mean to hit continue. Oh, for the love of gosh. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get so annoying real quickly.
I'm back.
I did not mean to hit continue.
Okay.
But while we're here, might as well get things prioritized. Because something's gotta give. Let's see.
See ya. Too slow. Heal. Suffer. Pathetic. Gotcha.
Blasted him.
Okay, while you're doing that, I found this in another server.
Okay, let's see what you found. Beware of, well, just beware. It's got Broly behind there.
Oh God, Broly.
And then there's.
Also, Chris, did you look at my GIF?
Yeah, my hand is a dolphin. I've seen that. I've seen that too many times. Alright, let's see if we can't beat him here this time.
Man, if you were having such a hard time with this in the regular mode, I imagine Critical would be causing you to pull hairs out.
Critical would have made me bald by now.
What do you mean by bald?
By how much hair I've lost.
Oh, bald. I didn't hear the D.
Oh, my bad.
Aren't you kind of thinning already?
Yeah, I've been thinning for a while. It doesn't bother me anyway, because I normally wear hats, so it's like, oh, the more reason to wear hats then. It's like, I'll be the Mad Hatter of the internet. I mean, I'm already turning into that in some form of sense. When you think about it, me trying to beat this guy. There we go. Finally. I don't know what I was doing wrong during those previous times, but I finally got that part. Holy crap. Just seeing him trying to reach is funny. It's like Monkey trying to catch something. It's like, mine. Holy crap, finally.
I still say that the Keyblade is a really dumb looking design. We are the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You gotta admit, that was good though.
Fred into this. Don't you dare bring Mario into this.
Oh gosh.
I'm not. I'm bringing Garfield into this.
I forgot about that part.
God damn it.
I've been here. So warm. I remember now. This is your heart.
Oh gosh. Alright. Well, we got done with Ven's part, thankfully. So now we get to do it again.
One more time.
Oh gosh. So yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll start on Aqua Story and work our long descent into madness through there. So, real quickly to kind of brush up on things, because I know how the next part's going to be. With Aqua, we're going to do a little bit of a longer segment in terms of playthrough. Because
the final bosses... Well, not final bosses. Secret bosses.
Yeah, the secret bosses. So in other words, aside from those 4 secret bosses, we have the majority of the arena fights. So we'll be doing those things in succession with Aqua. Which also means that'll give me plenty of time to level grind, to get all of her abilities together and stuff like that, to where that way we can tackle on not only the secret bosses, but also to the final episode and the secret episode in succession. So that means it'll be a little bit easier to handle, because if this was anything like how it's going to end for Aqua, oh, I'm in trouble. I don't even remember what level I was with Terra, but with Ven, I was under 30, so whew, that was rough. That was rough.
I don't know why, but I forget, who was it that Ventus, that Vexen ended up passing by?
Oh, he passed it, Zaldin and Luxus.
Okay.
Vexen and Sexion, Axel
Zexion.
and Lee.
I keep mixing up Zexion and Lexius' names.
Okay. Well, Sexion, his other name is Yinzo.
Okay.
Which is one heck of a name.
The reason why I brought it up, I just realized what the design reminds me of.
Okay, what's that?
Future Trunks from Dragon Ball.
I can kind of see that. I can. What with the hair design and stuff like that, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
If his hair was a little bit towards his eyes and stuff like that, I could definitely see it more so. Also, too, I can skip this scene. What am I doing?
But I wanted to see the characters.
We didn't do that with Terra, but then again, we had enough time back then to do a little bit of Ven. In this case, we don't actually have time to do Aqua, so... But at any rate, though, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow's stream. Till then, this is me, NBC Mech, and Cell signing off.
Bye!
See you later.
See ya.